Well, obviously I've been doing videos about illegals and other foreign villains committing crimes like pickpocketing or um, mugging people for their values and money. The most ferocious attack so far recorded, which has been hitting so-called headlines. Milano, a American tourist from New York City, was at the station and he was mugged, and they tried to murder him for his wallet and his gold chain around his necklace, and they left him in a puddle of blood. Um, it's most likely was committed by baby gangs, North Africans, second generation of immigrants, those who were born here in Italy. It goes to show how ferocious and violent these people are. Well, mind you, there are a few stories for these pickpocketers when they try to mug someone to steal their money, wallet or phone. It doesn't go quite right as they thought it was. They planned. There was a story about a few weeks ago of I think a South American pickpocketer who pickpockets people on the subway at Rome. Don't remember the particular line, but when he ran away in one of those tunnels where the trains come out, obviously electricity on the line, it's live, high voltage. He wasn't electrocuted, he was hit by a train passing there. And they found him in thousands of little pieces tied up, like chicken. And they recuperate the so-called things of which this person he robbed from, a phone and a bag. Well, it's rare victims get back their belongings and money, but unfortunately for him, hit by a train and then ended up on the train tied up in millions of pieces like chicken. I laugh because this is what they deserve. The karma for you is when one day come for you. And like an unspecified foreigner pickpocketer, Venezia, he boarded one of those, one of those ferry boats which go around the islands. We attempted to pickpocket a Spanish tourist. Even in this case, it didn't went down too well for him. The people saw it and are beating the fucking crap out of him. Well, if you have criminal intentions, is obviously someone's going to just stand up and beat the fucking crap out of you. I'm not inciting violence, but you have to fight fire with fire. And going back to Rome, there was a story about I think it was an Eastern European pickpocketer. I think she was Romanian or Albanian, probably one or two nationalities, but she had a very gypsy look, ethnic look. I think she tried to pickpocket someone on a subway, and obviously people had enough of the shit, being victim of crimes of these imported villains, and no one does nothing about it. And when they do apprehended to the coppers, after a few hours they're out to commit after same crimes, and some of them have a criminal record more longer than their bloody arm. She got beaten up there, and obviously the mass media said was blaming a person, a certain Roman person. I'm not going to mention his name for this incident. I have seen his videos. He's not a violent person. He knows Rome. And it's a type of vigilante which goes in patrols, sits in patrols to warn people on subways of pickpocketers. What the coppers don't do, they do, they do it themselves without using violence. Oh, if they attack you, you're legitimate to defend yourself. And obviously, the law grants you the right to defend yourself or intervene in if you feel there's an felony committed on a person, to help them. Obviously, there's this thingy bob. These criminals, they can report you for GBH. Typical brainwashing from the lefties here in Italy. It's the same thing throughout the world, basically. Saying these so-called illegals or immigrants, criminal immigrants, are poor people. They're not poor people. Find yourself a job. Some justify themselves as it's their way of living. It's a load of bullshit. We're not going to accept your way of living. And you lot running havoc and turning probably a nice city into a shithole, which we're currently doing. It should be monitors for the government and law enforcement agencies, more patrols. And when it comes to these criminals, deportation straight away. If it's a serious crime, which they have to serve a prison time. Hard prison for these people. Because they won't learn the lesson. Because I know for sure in their countries, if they do a similar thing in their country, I think prison conditions will be a little bit more harsher. And there's no shit like Amnesty International or prisoners' rights. And I know here in Italy they will get away with it. Probably not usually, but rare occasions they do get convicted. And more police powers to tackle these type of crimes. Police have the right to use the force if they're attacked. Because if one needs to resist arrest and caught red-handed committing an offence, it's the copper's duty to arrest these people. You can't let them go. The problem is afterwards, when they let out on bail or out in a nick, they continue to do these things because they know they won't be prosecuted or be convicted of these things. If you can't be prosecuted, convicted, you get catched. Deportation, straight away. It's the only way. And let alone what the politicians say about their rights. Who commit felonies have no rights, in sense of the law being soft with you. You should feel the long arm of the law, and the judge should throw the book at you to give you an example punishment.